Oh, g'day. Just having a moment here with Elvis. Just sort of apologising to him and letting him know that I love him and I'm sorry for being so cranky and snapping at him. Got me realising I'm a control freak. You know, beautiful natural environment, living universe in which we were born last night, yesterday, and then had to come back to the city. Didn't really want to come back to the city. Elvis here, he didn't want to get in the car. He didn't want to leave the beautiful ocean and the beach. But I'm like, we can't stay here, mate. We've got things that we need to do, responsibilities. And we've got to be careful of the impact that we have on the natural world, living universe in which we were born. This is a hunting dog. He's a therapy dog, but he's a hunting dog. So we've got to be mindful of the impact that we have. We've got to be in control of what we're in control of, which is not really that much, but we've got to be responsible for what we're in control of. But it got me thinking, you know, like I'm actually a real control freak. Because I did tell this boy to get in the car. Everyone else is in the car, but he wasn't. And so the last one in the car gets the worst seat. Now this fella, he gets the best seat, but if he's the last one in the car, he gets the worst seat. And then so he's got to use his big, strong body and move everyone else around with his shoulders and stuff. So you can have the window seat, hey mate, isn't that right? Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Eh? Isn't that right? Hmm? Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Hmm? Hmm? So anyway, felt bad. I'm all nice and zen. May peace and balance, light, and love, and happiness and grace be with all beings in the universe. Get in that car! See? I don't really want to be that way, you know what I mean? So then we come back and I've got all this good food to feed my pregnant dog, and then I'll feed the puppies and another the mother who's weaning her puppies. And this fella here, he eats as much as all the other dogs put together, and he'll steal the food from his pregnant females and from his babies. Oh, he doesn't like, look at me, Elvis. You look at me, you're going to look at me now, you know I'm talking about you. I'll put you up on the World Wide Web too, mate. That's right. You stole the food from your babies. You stole the food from your babies. And from the pregnant mother of your babies, right? You're a stud. You get fed well, you stole the food from your babies. You stole the food from your babies. Hmm? Now that was something. And there's a few things, you know. It's like, come back, grab a bag of ice. Elvis is in the way again. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. 5 or 6 times. Get out of the way. There's one thing. Get out of the way, you stubborn thing. Get out of the way. I come back here late at night and I've got to cook this food up. Got some blessed food. And then I kick the chair. You know, you just kick the you know, you get these poles, you know, chairs have got poles, and you walk past them a million times, and then one time you collect your toe and angry, out of control. You realise, oh, I'm a control freak. I can't control this. And then other dogs, they're trying to eat the puppy's food, and the pregnant mother's food, and the lactating mother's food. And I'm getting cranky at them. Because I'm a control freak. I'm trying to be in control of all this stuff, you see. And it's great because it gives us a great opportunity to look at our unconscious and our subconscious. our deeper goings on that make us tick, you know what I mean? Why are we getting upset about this? Why are we getting upset about that? Why are we getting upset about this? Why am I carrying on like some angry little elf? Because I kicked the chair. How come that chair's been there all this time and I've never kicked it before, but then I kicked it last night? Ah! Then I was standing on something. Ah! Then the dogs run, get away my bloody arm. Ah! And then you wound up. Ah! I'm not in control. But the thing is, I already know that I'm not in control. So it's interesting to observe how displaced we can be from our own selves when we already know that we're not really in control of anything, really. That's about it. There's a few other things I was going to say, but I think I just wrapped it all up in that, you know. I acknowledge that I'm a control freak and I am not in control. I've got a dear friend who's always said, and she's a psychologist, and always said that there's basically two types of people in the world. Those that seek to control, and those that realise that you can't really control very much at all. Which one are you? Are you one that seeks to control and therefore has conflict in your life and disharmony? Or are you one that recognises that you can't really control very much at all? I'll leave you to think about that one. All right, cheerio.